And welcome back, WCW Monday Nitro Live, a special triangle match. And it is indeed the Steiner Brothers, the Road Warriors, and the Nasty Boys. I know Public Enemy wanted to be in this match. We saw them back in the locker room. Nothing happening there.
You know something? The Nasties are in a bad situation. They don't know if it's the Road Warriors that mugged them or if it's the Steiners. It's one of these two teams, and they're going to have to figure it out in that ring.
Well, it was a couple of weeks ago, Mongo. We saw it. The Nasty Boys mugged. The lights went out back in the locker room. They haven't been talking. We all presume it was the Road Warriors. It could have possibly been the Steiner Brothers. Nevertheless, all 6 men in the ring, and they will fight it out for themselves right here tonight, live on TNT.
Well, they should have made this ring bigger, baby, because these 6 guys can get it on. You notice the little guy had on his animal print tonight, and that's apropos because this is going to be mean, hairy, and nasty.
What are the rules?
There are no rules. Heck, you got the Steiner Brothers in there with the Nasty Boys and the Road Warriors. What do you think the rules are?
Well, I mean,
the rules are survival.
Can the Steiners tag the Road Warriors?
Hey, it doesn't matter. Whichever man is in there and makes the pin, his team wins. It's that simple.
Hey, and to answer the question, Mr. Heenan, anybody can tag anybody.
That's all I ask. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stump you, dude.
What are you talking about?
Oh, did you see that? Did you see that drop kick by Scott Steiner? Tag is made. Oh, man! And you talk about a clubbing, devastating clothesline, followed it up with an elbow drop. Animal now in against Brian Knobbs. And we're going to find out tonight.
Whoa!
Who the toughest tag team in the world is, because you've got 6 of the toughest men in this sport in tag team competition battling it out right now. And a windmill buzzsaw of a competitor right now in Jerry Sags. What kind of tag was that?
Was that a tag?
I mean, just look at this. Look at these teams. The Steiners can wrestle. There's no doubt about that. These men are big, powerful, and can wrestle.
Oh, my goodness. And how much power did it take to lift him up off the ground like that? Because Hawk is a big man.
It took a lot more power getting him in a position to lift him up like that, wearing him down.
Head-on collision in the center of the ring. I want to take this opportunity to say hello to a good friend of mine, Sam Davis, Sheridan, Wyoming. Outstanding football player, I might add. And Mongo said, he's told me the other day he wants your spot on the Chicago Bears team.
Well, if he's good and there's some film on him, watch it and see if he's a player.
Sam's 67 years old.
Not quite. Not quite. Oh! Double sledgehammer off the apron. Scott Steiner now out after Hawk, and Hawk is slow getting up. Scott Steiner very quick on the attack here. Irish whip into the rope. Sets up for a back body drop. Right. Oh, man, and that'll jar your memory.
Well, look at the size of the neck on Scott Steiner.
Yeah, Scotty, I've been real impressed with him. He's come into the WCW like a house on fire. But Hawk had a remedy for that, didn't he?
This one is going to be chaos. 6 men, 6 of the most unpredictable, unorthodox, undisciplined athletes from time to time you have ever seen, and they are going at it.
Whoa!
Did you see how agile Animal was? That's a big man that stayed on his feet after delivering a massive blow.
The Legion of Doom, and you can hear the crowd, and he gets his jaw jacked. Rick Steiner now going after a 1-2 and a kick out. Rick Steiner goes behind quickly. Got his weight on his small of the back. Looks like he's probably got a reverse face lock. Can't get a good look at it here. And he's thundering the right hand. Now that's just a good old-fashioned rake in the eye.
It's a good cross face there, right across the animal's mush.
Hawk in there with a kick to the kidney area, it appears. Scott Steiner in there now with Animal. Irish whip coming off the ropes. Powerful man. Belly to belly up. And over. Man alive. Follows it up. Jerry Sags in there. Well-timed elbow drop to the back. And then follows it up with double sledges to the back of the neck. Jerry Sags now pulling out all stops.
Oh.
He just missed with that one, my friends.
Well, I thought he was going to nail him good. You know, the Steiners can wrestle, like I said before. Road Warriors, they're big, tough street fighters, and all the Nasties will do is ruin your value of your property if they move in the neighborhood. But they're tough, too.
Nasty Boys in there, and oh man, did you see that right hand? That took Brian Knobbs off his feet, flat on his back. But Knobbs, we've seen him go down before when we thought he would never get up, and he just keeps on ticking. Smashing forearm, down goes
right about these guys taking punishment. I mean, we've got 6 guys in the ring, and they're all tagging. We might be here all night.
Hey, how about next month, the Lethal Lottery, May 19th? Anybody can be teamed with anybody. Who knows what's going to happen?
That coming your way exclusively on pay-per-view. Coming up later on, Hulk Hogan and the Moody Man to take on Taskmaster and Arn Anderson. The World Heavyweight Championship up for grabs, and we have got a
Here we go.
outside of the ring. This one is chaos. They are going wild outside of the ring here on Nitro Live. Rick Steiner, Scott Steiner, the Nasty Boys, and only one referee.
Well, that's all you really need. You had 2 or 3, it wouldn't make a difference. They're not going to listen to the rules anyway.
Oh, now it looks like we got some help going on out here now. They're trying to get this thing under control.
Well, he's not going to get it under control because there's so much animosity there. The Nasty Boys think the Steiners are the ones that threw him down the flight of steps. Road Warriors, they want their #1 position here to go for #1 contenders for the tag title. The Steiners, I don't know how bright they are. I don't know if they can even speak English.
Steiner's now double teaming. Animal in the corner. He's in a bad situation here. 2 Steiner Brothers in a big boot to the left side of the jaw of Rick Steiner. He is on Rubber Leg Street. A tag is made. The Road Warriors with a lot on the line here. And a devastating, and I mean devastating, shoulder into Rick Steiner. And now it is all Road Warriors.
You know, to show you how tough these 3 teams are, when's the last time you saw Hawk or Animal suplex? When's the last time you saw the Steiners come flying off those ropes and hit an opponent and then go back down? When's the last time you saw the Nasties all beaten up like they are get into a match like this? These are probably 3 of the toughest tag teams you'll ever see anyplace.
Who was it that mugged the Nasty Boys several weeks ago here on...
I know.
Who was it?
Art Modell. Art Modell did it.
Get out of here.
No, that would be the fans thinking that he was Art Modell. No, I think, well, you know, the Steiners came in on those Harleys. That's who I think it was right there.
I think it was too. I think it was the Steiners.
Animal in there now. Rick Steiner in a lot of trouble. You saw him a few moments ago try to drape the leg across the rope. Referee did not see it. Tag is made. In comes Scott Steiner. Animal, Scott Steiner. These are 2 powerful athletes, Mongo.
Look at the upper bodies on those 2 guys. They look like 2 pit bulls fixing to go at it.
I don't know about pit bulls, maybe gorillas.
And now, Brian Knox comes in, double sledge. He's going after Scott Steiner, and I'll tell you what, this is an all-out brawl, tag team style, triangle match. All you've got to do, pin your man, your team wins. Anybody can tag anybody. It's about as unpredictable as it can get. Strategy, throw it out the window. Cover 1, 2, and that was close.
Everybody's kicking everybody in the head. They don't care. They'll kick their own men in the head. This is for all the marbles.
Kick to the midsection.
There's no sense wearing out an opponent on this. You just got to clubber him down, baby.
Well, Luck's going to have to be a big hand in this because I don't think you can look at all the tape and film you want on these 6. You're not going to learn nothing. You're just going to have to get in that ring and hope your partner does his job and hope you don't get your ears knocked off.
Cover. Jerry Sags with a cover on Rick Steiner. 1 and a 2 and about 2 1/3 there. 2 1/2. That was very close. Rick Steiner, really the guy in this triangle match that has taken the most abuse thus far. He's been in there the longest. He's been getting hammered on by everybody and anybody. Brian Knobbs in there now with an Irish whip coming off the ropes.
Oh.
Another collision in the center of the ring. Brian Knobbs follows it up with an elbow drop. Knobbs with the cover. Referee position. 1, 2.
You know, I don't know why the Nasties or the Road Warriors or the Steiners don't get their opponents in the corner and just wear them down there. Why they're fighting in the other man's corner or in the middle of the ring totally baffles me. I don't know why they don't use more teamwork, both these teams.
Oh, did you see that? Let me bring this point up, boys. Anybody can tag anybody. What if a Steiner tags another Steiner comes in the ring, and you think they wrestle against each other? Are they that punch drunk?
Oh, yes. Oh, of course they are.
Drop kick outside of the ring sends Jerry Sags into the guardrail. All right, we've got more action coming your way. We'll bring you this match in its entirety right after this. Don't go away. We'll be back.
He's giving up.
No, he's not giving up. No way.
He's choking him.
Not a chance.
What's that?
6-man triangle tag team action. All you've got to do is pin your man, your team wins. You can tag anybody you want, anytime you want. The most unpredictable, explosive tag team action you will find anywhere, and 6 of the toughest men in the tag team business right now going at it live here on Nitro, Brain.
And they haven't stopped since the bell rang. They've been on the floor, they've been into the rails, they've just been pounding on each other. And look at Hawk here. Not today.
Sags, he is showing a little bit of fatigue here, Mongo, and he is getting hammered by Hawk, who really turns up the heat here on Nitro. He is going after.
Now, Hawk should go over and tag the other nasty boy and let them go at it. Now, I know they've taken too many blows to the head. They'd go after it, baby.
Well, of course they would in a minute. They don't know any better. They just want to get in there and fight, pound on somebody.
Brian Knobbs, it isn't pretty, but it is a splash cover, and he gets a boot from Rick Steiner. And if you're wondering if Steiner's got any love for Hawk, forget about it. He just wants his man to make the pin. It's a defensive move, not an offensive move.
Well, there's no love lost here between any of these teams, especially the way the competition here is at WCW. And the Steiners, I think they're the ones that did in the nasties.
Brian Knobbs runs Hawk face first, bulldog cover, kick out, and this crowd now getting into the thick of things here. Rick Steiner hammering away, right hands, belly to the back. Nobody does it better. Nobody does it better.
And the earmuff man.
Boy, this is something, baby. I never thought I'd see a Steiner helping the Road Warriors, or the Road Warriors helping the Nasties not be pinned.
Well, what they're really doing is they're helping themselves. Everybody has to help themselves. You want your man in that ring. You want your partner in that ring. You don't want anybody else in there, because they have a chance of winning, then you're out.
Jerry Sags comes off the rope, double sledge. He is going after Scott Steiner now. Still to come, the World Heavyweight title on the line. Ric Flair defending against Lex Luger. Hulk Hogan and the Booty Man teaming up to take on Taskmaster and Arn Anderson. We have got all kinds of action here. We're still trying to figure out what in the heck is going on with Jimmy Hart, the Giant, Harlem Heat. Oh, look at, I'll tell you what, anybody that doubts the strength of Brian Knobbs only has to take a look at that scoop slam. And look at this, though. He could have set himself up for a shot. Oh, and they both go out onto the floor.
It's like the flying Walendas.
Oh, Knobbs went over that top post, baby. He took the long fall.
Yeah, but he landed on his head.
A train wreck outside of the ring. We've got action inside of the ring. And right into the corner post goes Rick Steiner.
That ear pad didn't help him at all on that shot, I promise you.
Up and over, referee did not catch it.
What's this coming out here?
Wait a minute. What the heck?
Wait a minute.
Is that a nasty up in the ring?
What is,
Wait a minute.
2, 3.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
That's
not Knobbs.
No,
He's not a legal.
That's an anti-Knobbs.
What in the world?
That's Public Enemy, gentlemen. That's how they got that name. That is Public Enemy.
Oh, they were just real nasty to the nasty boys on that one. Cost them a victory by being...
I tell you what, that's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.